All right, welcome to welcome. Hey, welcome to Parabellum Racecraft video number 2. Last week, we launched our very first YouTube video. I've never done that before. It was a learning curve, to say the least. Did you know that a YouTube video can only be 15 minutes long? Yeah, I didn't know that. Good thing it was time-lapsed. I still had to cut a lot out. You guys would be falling asleep. You'd still be watching it, and that's from last week. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. Parabellum Racecraft. Hit the little bell and the like button and subscribe. Tell your friends. Support on that new channel will be a game changer for us, and greatly appreciated. If you didn't see the video, let me catch you up. This is our unlimited truck right here. Last week we got the chassis all leveled out and then put the oil cooler and the trans cooler in, dry sump oil tank. Worked a lot on the dash cluster, got the radio mounted and the light computer system, helmet blower system from LP Engineering. Thank you, Mr. Angel, for that, because that's awesome. The breakers came today for the digital dash gauges, so we'll probably get those in today, and then obviously the intercom and the siren, which is cool. That'll be fun to play with. And then an air compressor over there underneath my seat. Don't really know what we use it for, but it looks cool. Radiators are mounted. Got to make a shroud for that one, and then our fuel cell. I'm gonna keep going with the wiring today. Get you guys set up to watch that, and I'll try to make it as exciting as possible. But I mean, it's wiring. It's like watching paint dry. So, yeah. I think the center console is all done. The main hub of everything, if you can see it. Got the positive and negative buses, everything loomed up. These little weatherproof plugs I've used before, like on my circle track car, and they work really good. I used to get them from a place called AES, which is Amateur Electronics Supply, but it seems like they don't carry them anymore. So I got these from Amazon. I think you get 20 of them for I don't know, it was like $13 or something, and they're almost, I would say they're almost a better quality than what I used to get, so pretty pleased with them. I'll show you how to hook them up. It's pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, that's that. This is what the front looks like. Put in the main battery kill switch. This is the breaker for the computer that controls all the lights. This little head unit here, and then the siren control. Put in breakers for the ignition and the fuel pump, and then breakers for each gauge. These are a lot better than fuses because you don't have to like replace them. You can just push it, just like a circuit breaker in your house. Works really well. If it pops a second time, then you know you got a problem. It would blow a fuse anyway in that situation. But so then over here, put all the plugs on each piece of apparatus on the truck. That way, if you know you have to, you can replace them just by a plug. And then all the loom here. This is the main computer unit that goes to that light control head that's on the console. And like I said, I just labeled and put the weatherproof plugs on all the looms. That way I can take these panels out and I can take the console out, just unplug them. Okay, I wanted to show these plugs. They're pretty cool. They know obviously there's a male and a female, and you open them up like this. This is the end that you put your wires in. It clips down. I don't know what they're called. They're just, when I looked them up, they're just weatherproof terminal plugs. So they come with this nice silicone gasket around there. When they plug together, it seals up pretty good. And then they've got these little tiny ones that go on the back side where your wire goes in. And I'm just gonna do the wires that go to the Kenwood here. So trim it back about that far. And then you're gonna need the tool like this, or any crimper that has the double crimp that takes this little prawn and these two prawns here and curls it in like this on the wire. These things are like super delicate, and what I've already learned is sometimes these little prawns here, I don't know if it's in packaging or shipping or whatever, but these things are pretty fragile, so they bend. If one of these is bent flat and the other one's out, then when you feed it in here, it locks in crooked, and then when you go to plug them together, you'll feel it squish the other one, and then you pretty much ruined it. So it's just something to be aware of. But I'll show you here. I put it doesn't really matter what end, but I'll do like the back of the truck, everything coming from the stuff that's getting powered, like the fuel pump, for example. It's in the back of the truck. From the back of the truck, I'll put the male end, and then from the front of the truck, I'll put the female end. Merge at the control point or the switch or whatever. So what you want to do is the females go in the male part. So this little tube here goes into that one. So the first thing you want to do is line your crimp up, and these are 16s to 14s. So it goes in like that, about that far in. It's like a 16th or so. And then I kind of go down just to hold it, and then I put the wire in. And I put the wire in, so I just see it on the other side there, if you can see that. And then you crimp it. And that's what it does. It's nice and clean. We'll just do the same on the other side. This is a little heavier gauge wire than what you should use for it, but this radio doesn't draw much power, so it doesn't matter. This is just a ratchet crimper. These are interchangeable heads, comes in a whole kit. I think I ordered this from, Mac Tools, I'm not sure. That's that. And then I'll take these little nipple things here, and I'll go ahead and push them over up to there. You can put them in the plug first like that, but then I've noticed when you push it in, sometimes it gets jammed up in the bottom down in here, and then can't get it out, and you don't know if it locks in real good. So on here you'll see an A and a B. I don't know if you can see that. The B's got this slot. I make the hot. I just made the power side, not the ground side, the B on all my stuff, just so I can remember. And then you just push it in, and you'll see them come through, and then the little prongs will flay out and lock it in, and then I just kind of give it a pull back to make sure, and it seats it in there. And then you can take this, lock it back on. That's it. And then you just repeat the process with the female side on the other end. They're the one. That's the one that's got the little prongs on it. So, and then I just slip some heat shrink up. I'll usually put a like P-Touch label on that to tell me what it is, because I have a terrible memory and I'll forget. So yeah. Pretty cool. Oh, and one last thing. I'll take a screwdriver and push this gasket down all the way to the bottom, because the first time you plug these things in, like I said, you got to kind of be delicate and feel when they're locked in. You know, this is inside there. With this on there, and you got to fight it down too, you can't really tell if you're jamming this thing up or not. So I'll just go ahead and push it down. That way you've got all this motion here to kind of feel them together and then click them together. So yeah, there you go. That's that.